Philadelphia Eagles win down in Carolina, 21-18. First three quarters didn't play great at all. Fourth quarter, Jalen Hurts put some things together. We won. We won down in Carolina, y'all. Let's talk about it. Talking Sports with Ty starts now. This is Talking Sports with Tom. We are back with another episode. And the Philadelphia Eagles take care of business down in Carolina, beating them 21-18. First three quarters was a struggle, but we found a way to come through in the fourth quarter to get the win. We had a couple good plays in the fourth quarter. You know, that deep pass from Jalen Hurts to Quez Watkins, that 53-yard bomb. And that's what we need. We need to see more than that. We need to see more of that. We need to see more of that, man. Because for most of the game, it was so many screens. I thought I was in like a hardware store. That's how many screens I was seeing. You know, I think that was a little funny. Whatever. But it was too many screens. Too many sides. So many. He passing diagonally. And we gotta take shots down the field, people. That's how we gonna win these games. That's how we gonna really see what Jalen Hurts is. Half the passes he was doing in that first half, I'm sitting there talking to the wife like, I could throw 4 yards to the side. Like, how are we gonna figure out if he's a great quarterback if he's just throwing screen passes all day? We need to see him taking strikes down the field, getting in between that 10 to the 20-yard range. We need to see him doing that, calculating things down there. We're not going to find out who Jalen Hurts is with him just throwing screen passes. We need bombs down that field. We got young receivers, wide receivers that can take strikes down the field. So we need to see what we got in this guy, man. We got to know, because our record might not be great. We might be picking high in this draft. And if we picking high, it might be a quarterback we might want. So we got to see if Jalen Hurts is the real deal or not. So them strikes, the Quez Watkins that won us the game in the fourth quarter, that's how we going to find out who he is and not. So call them plays, coach. You got to call them plays. You can't be scared of the outcome, man. We don't know what we got this year. We got to see. And throwing screens and not even executing them well, because we were horrible those first three quarters. Horrible. Painful to watch. The defense kept us in the game. Hargrave had a sack. Cox had a sack. Sweat had a sack. Big play Slay, who came to play that day, showed up with 2 interceptions, 2 beautiful interceptions too. Wasn't no like tip balls. He went up and made those plays both times. And my man Nelson came through with the game clinching interception in the fourth. So our defense kept us in the game because they were at 15 points for basically, it felt like the whole game. And we were at, 6 points. We had a couple nice had a field goal at the end of the half, at least took it to 6 points. But it was it was a lot of weird stuff happening in this game. We had the safety, Kelsey, our main, Pro Bowl center, just tossed the ball in the goddamn in the end zone, and Hurts almost was a touchdown. If that ball ain't go out of bounds, he was trying to pick it up at one point. He had to just knock that thing out of balance, because that would have been a touchdown if they would have fell on top of the other team. So we got a safety out of that. So it was just a lot of weird stuff happening. What else? And really, this game could have been a whole different way if who saved the touchdown? Somebody saved the touchdown. Oh, Maddox. Maddox saved that touchdown because somebody came loose, and I think it was Anderson. Anderson came loose on a nice little route he ran, But Arnold, he floated it. I thought he should have bombed it. If he would have bombed it to him, Maddox wouldn't be able to catch up. But he floated it and gave Maddox a chance to catch up, and he saved that touchdown. Because that would have took us to, that would have been 17-3. And, it was a struggle for us to get to that 21. So it was a good win overall, because we got to learn how to win these kind of games when we're not playing good. It was a good win, but we just got to learn. Like, why are we doing these screens? Like, after the first 5 screen plays, I'm going to show you how we had the screen plays wasn't working. Miles Sanders, he had 5 receptions. He had 5 yards. No, he had 6 yards. He had 5 targets, 5 catches, and 6 yards. 1.2 yards per carry. Those screens was not working. So I don't know why we kept going to them. We went to them with the other rookie running back, and it just wasn't working. It just wasn't working. So, like, Darnold and Hurts really played the same kind of game, but Darnold had 3 turnovers, and Hurts had 1, which he shouldn't have thrown that ball. He definitely shouldn't have had that ball, threw that ball. But the passing attempts was basically the same. 21. Darnold had 21 for 37. Hurts had 22 for 37 on passing attempts. And I'm like, why are we not getting Miles Sanders the ball? Hurts is throwing the ball. He's not Aaron Rodgers or something like that. Like, he shouldn't be throwing the ball 37 times. We got to utilize Miles Sanders because he's going to take one to the house if we just give him the attempts. He's going to have a 50 or 40-yard run every so often. So we got to get him the attempts. He only had 11 attempts for 45 yards, 4 yards per carry. We got to get him more attempts. He should be closer to 18 to 20 attempts a game. Hurts should be closer to 30, 25 to 28 attempts, something like that. We gotta change up the dynamics of this team. We got to utilize Miles Sanders, especially while young, while he's still on the rookie contract. We got to utilize this man, for real. And, Delonte Smith had an okay game. Besides the fumble, he got to learn how to hold on to that. Because after you take a couple after you take a couple steps, and they popping that ball out, we don't need that. We don't need that in our lives. But, he's still a rookie. He's going to learn from that. So, but he had a good game. He had eight targets, 7 catches, 77 yards, 11 yards per catch. So that's what I like to see. First down every time he touched the ball. First down. That's what that means. 11 yards, because that's first down every time. So that's what I like to see. He's going to be phenomenal for us for the years to come, people. Delonte, our number 1 right now. Quez Watkins, you already know, he had a great catch that brought us back. That was the game-changing catch right there. 53-yard catch for him. So that was amazing. We needed that. Goddard came through a little bit, 28 yards. Ertz, Ertz didn't have a great game. He really didn't. He had 6 targets, only 1 catch, 7 yards. It was a big 4th down play that he couldn't convert. The pass, Hurts a little bit on that, a little bit too much, but he still should have caught that ball, I think. So he had a bad day. Slay, you already know, he had those 2 beautiful interceptions, finally making some plays. Nelson, that beautiful interception. So it was a good game. Singleton had 13 tackles. It was a good game, man. We hustled, we tried. We definitely did, man. The defense kept us in this game. And I really appreciate that, man. Cox finally got a sack this season. That was big. So it was just a big win for us to come through with this win. For real, for real. It really is, man. Sam Darnold didn't have a great game. Like I said, he was 21 for 37, 177 yards. He had 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. Because we already talked about those interceptions. Because, But the problem with the Panthers, really, Hubbard, they running back, had a good game. It was 101 yards for him. A couple of their wide receivers. Nobody had over 50 yards, their wide receivers. They had a couple catches, but Nothing crazy. Reddick had 2 sacks on Hurts, man. That one of those hits was crazy. It was nasty. That was towards the end of the game. But Hurts, man, I give Hurts some credit because he was hanging in and taking some hits towards the end of the game and still completing passes. So I mean, I'm liking what I'm seeing from the young quarterback. I really am. I really am liking what I'm seeing from the quarterback. He got a lot of things to work on, and it's still early in the season, but he's been playing good. He's been playing good. Now, like a lot of people saying he's an average quarterback, and he's playing pretty average, I would say. I mean, he's not really out there dominating, looking like Aaron Rodgers or one of the elite superstar quarterbacks in the game, but he looking like a good quarterback. So, can I complain at the moment? Maybe, but we're gonna still have to be a little patient with the young man. But he's been playing good. Saved that block punt really helped us out. Edwards, our linebacker, that block punt changed the game, got us in good field position, and that's really what it was, man. There's something to learn from this game. You know, we Eagles, we gonna learn those like little screen. We gotta either set those little screen plays up better or just not try to utilize them as much because they wasn't working. We ain't got the personnel. Maybe the wide receivers. We are, our wide receivers still young. They're a little bony. They can't be getting out there getting them blocks like that because you need them wide receivers to help get them blocks on those screens like that, especially when you're throwing them to the outside. So we gonna learn from this win, and we gonna get better. We gonna keep doing what we do. Thanks for watching, y'all. I appreciate the love and support everybody doing. Everybody throwing at me. Y'all have a great, blessed day. Peace. The Philadelphia Eagles get it done. I don't give a fuck, man. We killed Carolina, son. Oh, no. Since that over. The Philadelphia Eagles get it done in Carolina, 21-18. It was a rough 3 quarters to watch. Fourth quarter, we put something together. That's what we did. We put it together, and we won. It was tough.